All right. What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again. We got ourselves, I guess you could say, a new series, something a little bit different. We're calling this one today R5 and Chill. Um, what I wanted to do for you guys today is basically kind of create essentially a chill session, an opportunity for you to, go ahead and send me your questions as we go ahead and, get that grind in. Everybody know it's about that grind day in and day out, trying to get those runes and grindstones and whatnot. So I wanted to take the time to answer some of the frequently asked questions that you guys get, or even some, basic like AMA type of questions that you're interested in, while maintaining the positivity of the channel. As you guys know, I generally stay away from like the drama oriented questions. So definitely, put your comments in the comment section down below if you have a random question that you would like to get asked, and I can incorporate it into the next R5 and chill session. So as far as the title goes, I want to give a shout out to the global server. There is a small community in a line app, in the communication app, that they call themselves R5 and so chill. So big shout out to you guys. You guys are kind of my inspiration on this title. So let's get right into it. Okay. I got a couple of ones that are frequently asked questions, so I'm going to answer them today, and then next time around we're going to do questions, guys, from you guys. So, first one I got is my arena rank and why. Right? Why is my arena rank so low? So, if you guys ever see every single week, or maybe you've seen it in like Guild War videos on other YouTubers or whatnot, the Guild Wars, or excuse me, the arena rank, I generally I'm always around the Conquer 2 rank come the finish time. Why? Why is that? Well, it's obvious. I do not rush. My focus is not on arena. It's on Guild Wars. I'm on the global server, and with regards to the arena rush, they do finish at the midnight mark for me. I'm Central Standard Time. So for me, considering that a lot of us, have that, job the next day, my actual job starts at 6 a.m. And it takes me, about an hour and a half to kind of get ready, head over there, whatnot. So essentially, if I was to rush every single time, I would only have about 4 hours of sleep if I can wind down in that time. So for me, it's not really worth it to try to rank up, but I will definitely, consider doing it if I have like an off day on a Monday, so I can record some content for you guys, see what I can do to get up there. As far as my previous experience, I think my highest rank was like just under rank two. Or sorry, rank Guardian two, like a rank 108 or 105 or something like that. And that was back in the day, a week after I pulled Vanessa. Once I got Vanessa, it was from a Rage Summon. Shout out to all the Rage Summoners out there one time. It was from Vanessa, and it was like a Vanessa Orion Theomars Chasun composition. Not a lot of people were doing the Vanessa Orion or Vanessa Bernard kind of approach, and so basically it came down to RNG and to see if Theo can go ham and just take out one of the units that would KO the opposing team's composition or whatnot. So obviously I got lucky in that, because on that particular time I got almost Guardian 2 without rushing. But other times that I try to rush, basically I always landed in the Guardian 1 rank. So if I were to try, I would consider myself a Guardian 1 player, but I'm Conqueror 2 by default, because I don't rush. So next one up is the focus of what I'm currently doing. Right, is it Guild Wars? I mean, obviously you guys know it's PvP. Is it Guild Wars or is it RTA? So if you guys been following my channel here as of recent, I've been very very focused on what I need to do to improve my Guild War offense and defense, most notably my defense. As you guys know, I'm part of the Epic Fail community, right? And within that community, I'm part of the Alpha guild, which is a Guardian 3 guild on the global side. And so, for me to be competitive, I need to focus my best runes on my best units that are around Guild Wars. And as of late, we've done a lot of stuff with regards to real-time arena, and I'm really, really hyped up about it. But needless to say that even though I'm really, really enjoying RTA, and I just got a new unit that can really help with RTA as well, the focus is still on Guild Wars. I definitely will incorporate a lot more RTA on my channel for you guys, not just, between random people that we climb up in, but, giving you guys an opportunity to, uh, you know, uh, you know, do live PvP with me or whatnot. I'm definitely going to be doing that a little bit more. But of course, being in a guild, you have to put the guild before yourself, and I will always make sure that my Guild War units are ruined as best as we can. So let's see. Speaking about runes, we'll jump into this next question here. The Summoner's War Optimizer and like the Swar Farm, the SW Proxy, what's your take on that? What's the deal with that? This is where I stand. Right, this is not like a negative thing about it. This is just kind of where I stand about it. For I want to say about a year and a half, I was extremely busy. Never just put too much emphasis on it. And as of recent, I started messing around with it a little bit. There have been talks about, is SW proxy safe? Is it not safe or whatnot? And when it comes to should people utilize it or whatnot, a lot of different questions. So let's talk about first off, with the SW proxy, Swar Farm, and Rune Optimizer. Is it safe? In my humble opinion, I do think it's safe because the application that they use in and of itself is the system or what it's trying to do is essentially something that allows it to the proxy. You set it up in a way that allows you to read the data of the game, not alter it, not modify it. With regards to the terms of service, if I'm familiar correctly, you can be in a situation where where you can be bannable if the game is altered or modified with some kind of third party application. With regards to SW proxy, I believe that it is not some kind of an alterating modifier. It is simply reading the data and collecting it. So with that in point, it collects the data and then you can utilize these websites to prioritize, make it easier for you to organize your units of runes. In addition to that, possibly optimize your runes down the road. With regards to the Swar Farm, as you guys know, I've already kind of promoted it on the channel here. Every month I've been doing the what's it called, the unit and rune showcase after post removal. Now I'm just doing the Swar Farm, updating the Swar Farm profile. So at any given time, literally right now, you can open up a new browser, type in swarfarm.com/profile/ChildishPlays with the C and the P capitalized, and you can take a look at any units you want as they are live. Because every time I make a big update on my units, I'll go ahead and change it out. Optimizer. Who should use it? What's the deal with that? Is the optimizer something we should do? This is really weird, right? I'm kind of old school. There was something about the optimizer initially that I really enjoyed when I first heard about it. But for me, there's something about doing everything yourself that really made me enjoy the game more. While I can definitely respect the fact of the people that have the top end game players that literally have 800, 900, 1,000 runes out there, and there's some people that do. The optimizing function definitely can assist you in that. In addition, when you have that many runes, it's kind of hard sometimes to see, what are the best options, for your stuff or whatnot. And again, depending on how you go about organizing it, to do what you got to do, it could definitely be of value, right? So for me, if you guys have known in the rune removal days, like leading up to it, we always talking about like the structure and what's your plan and what's kind of going on with that. And we always have a game plan when it comes to rune removal day. And when it comes to optimizing, if you decide to play around with it, you can literally make a little list for yourself, telling yourself like where are you at with your progression. What are the things that are most important to you, and kind of go down from here. So, obviously, the goal is to tweak a variety of units in the order that you want to do it without compromising the tried and true methods of you generating mana, generating runes, so on and so forth. And so, last time around, I mean, for me, since I've always been a really big stickler on my runes and knowing where my best runes are. The first time I ended up trying the optimizer, which was about 2 weeks ago, I was definitely excited about it to try it out. But here's the truth about the Summoners War optimizer for me. For me, it literally gave me no additional options to try that improved my 10 to 12 core units for Guild Wars and RTA. And a good friend of mine by the name of GGEXE told me that's actually, despite what you were kind of looking for, that's actually a really good thing. If you are not finding anything within the optimizer that is better than what you currently have, that means you're definitely on point with where you're at in your account. And again, having a really strong idea of where your units are at and the best combinations for units or runes for me is that's the beauty of doing things yourself. But at the end of the day, It is a tool like everything else to assist you in making the best choices. I can't even begin to describe how many people send me messages on email or on Twitch with the whole, hey, I'm kind of lost. I need some assistance. I'm trying to, figure out what I need to do. I keep on failing and whatnot, and they're asking for me to like go on their account and reruin their devices. When it comes to providing that kind of assistance, that's, as you guys know, that takes a lot of time, and I would love to do. I would love to help out everybody, but it's definitely, I work 2 jobs, got a family, trying to do the YouTube thing, everything's kind of crazy like that. So, my best recommendation is to take a look at what the Summoners War YouTube and streaming community have provided for you. Okay, and the reason why I say that is, this kind of ties into what I do. As you guys know, even though I create the Summoners War, I make YouTube content, or Summoners War content for YouTube. My goal is not to increase the my channel, right? As silly as it sounds. My goal is to make sure that all the amazing YouTuber and streaming content creators out there, the consistent content creators that have been, doing their thing for a while. In addition to that, some of the up and coming people that have been inspired by other YouTubers out there in the community and are looking to assist and educate the people, right? So a great example was the recent Educate and Dominate. We had Syntech, right? Syntech has been playing the game since I have been playing the game, and it wasn't until 3 weeks ago where he decided, hey, you know what? I'm really enjoying this RTA thing. I want to go ahead and put my thoughts and my theories out there to assist the community, right? He didn't have to do that. He wanted to do that. He just wanted to help you guys out. There's a lot of people out there that want to do that, and so I'm extremely grateful for that because, again, for us to grow as a community, we definitely want to help each other out, to sit there and, do things on the side. I'm not really down with that. I'm going to try to help out as much as I can. So yeah, going back to the Summoners War Optimizer, yeah, is it good? Yeah, I believe it can be good for the late to end game players that have a multitude of runes that and are going back and forth between end game arena, late to end game arena, guild wars and so on and so forth. But if you're like me, I say mid to late game player, probably late game player, and have a good understanding of what your core units are, and where your best, what you should be focusing on with regards to your progression, right? My focus is on guild wars, and now a secondary focus is on RTA, doing what I got to do to make sure those guild war units are on point, and then taking some of those secondary runes so that I can play around with some more RTA units, not just for my personal self, but for you guys, right? I really enjoy the live PvP aspect, and it's a great way to give you guys an opportunity to do some fights and whatnot. So I'm excited for that. Okay. Okay. This next one here is going to be quick, because it's related to the YouTube community, because we just talked about that. Someone is more YouTube and streaming community. Okay. Man Crush Money, right? I'm literally one of the few people out there that basically dedicate a day to promoting other Summoners War YouTubers, right? We just talked about that. The question that I get time and time again from other YouTubers and streamers out there is, hey, can you go ahead and promote me? I'm starting to make content. I want to get promoted. I definitely want to get a shout out. Like, I think that I would like to, be a part of this Man Crush Monday, right? And if you guys have ever heard me on Man Crush Mondays, right, I'm always talking about what separates them from the rest. And we talk about things that they do that nobody else does, that I personally feel that are very unique within the community, and I would love people to know. That being said, there's some people out there that are just kind of getting started off and are just looking to, get their feet wet and try to figure everything out. If that is the case, I am more than willing to sit with you one-on-one, via email, kind of go back and forth and just talk about different strategies and whatnot. On trying to make it better, right? If you've ever seen some of the newer YouTubers out there, if you ever see some of their channels, you'll take a look at it. You'll actually see a lot of the comments that they get on the YouTube videos and whatnot are from me. I always love to check out new people's content. See who's upcoming, see who's the latest and greatest. Putting out the latest and greatest videos. See who is really doing work so that we can get their name recognized and we can assist you guys, right? You guys are the ones that want to be entertained, so I want to provide that for you. Let's see. Oh, next one. This might be a fun one here. Typical day for me in Summoners War. So We'll talk about the off days because the work days is not really too fun, right? I get up, I go to work, I try to squeeze in a little summer's war, but it generally doesn't happen. On my off days, I actually do work. I have a second job that I work throughout the day, but it's nice because I get to work from my home, from my computer, as I'm doing right now. Typically speaking, my day starts at 8 o'clock, and then from anywhere from 8 to 11, I'm doing creating content for the week for my channel. Whether it's different arena videos, childish challenges, whatever the case may be. The majority of the time in the morning, I'm doing content for my YouTube channel. I take a break to have some lunch, right? And then we'll go ahead and what's it called? We'll do our Twitch stream on those off days for about an hour and a half. The first day out of the week being the R5 carry session, and then the second day out of the week where we stream, we just kind of basically relax, hang out. And for right now, we've been doing some like real-time arena, showcasing some Guild Wars, so on and so forth. After that, Genius Quest. Shout out to Genius Quest one time, hanging out in channel 402. Yeah, buddy. That's awesome. What is it? So basically, with regards to the oh man, fail. He got me all confuzzled right there. With regards to the afternoon, that's when I spend working on my job. Trying to do what I got to do to assist the community and continuously grow and promote it. That's pretty much the big thing there. So yeah, spend the morning doing my YouTube content, spend the afternoon doing the real work, right? And then the lunchtime is for you guys being able to stream with you. Epic fail, right? We got it in. Let's see. Next one here, guild shoutouts. So we recently did a YouTube stream. We did the first YouTube stream last night. If you guys are seeing this today, we did the first YouTube stream, and that was pretty fun. Just testing out some things because as I'm going to be leading out into this last question here, whatnot. You guys will kind of see why I'm doing the YouTube stream and whatnot. But one of the questions that I got asked in the YouTube stream quite a bit was, can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out? I do remember early on coming up watching some of the top, the big name YouTubers out there. A lot of them, incorporated ways of doing their YouTube, like doing some kind of shout outs. I think Jubagel, used to be able to incorporate it for the people that did the Saturday morning summons. I believe YDCB, he did something. He offered people the opportunity to shout out their guild if they were nice enough to donate, if I remember correctly back then. I don't think he does it anymore, but some of the things out there, some of the people out there have been doing kind of the shout out things and whatnot. As far as the guild shout outs for me, yeah, I'm definitely about it. And here's the thing, if you guys haven't been catching up here with the YouTube channel, I literally made a way of creating that shout out, aspect or whatnot. So if you're not familiar with the Guild Spotlight series, definitely check it out. That's my community building series that I incorporated quite a few months back to assist some of you guys that are looking for either guilds or want to have your guild featured so that you can have new members, right? As you guys know, I'm the founder of the FFL community, 4 guilds, 100 members, and we started from the ground up when the guilds first started, and I'm happy to say that we grew to where we're at without little to no issues, little to no drama. A lot of people went through a lot of changes, dealing with the guilds, having issues with leadership and had to move around guilds a lot to find the right home. For us, we were pretty darn fortunate, and I got to give it to my leadership and the members within our community that are just so so amazing. That being said, I understand how hard it is to find a good guild. I mean, you guys can see every day going through these chat channels. I mean, you can't see it right now because I'm in 402, but how hard it, people constantly spamming and people hating on the guild or whatnot. For those that are definitely, going out of the way to check out the YouTube content creators and essentially my channel, I definitely want to offer this opportunity for you. So if you haven't seen already, I'll tag a video in the card. So if you look over here in the information card, there should be a video with a playlist for the Guild Spotlight series, and that one gives you the all the details on what your guild leader or vice guild leader needs to do so that they can be featured every week. I make a video, I put it on Saturday, once a week, every week, 24 hours before the Sunday hits, and gives them enough opportunity to watch the video so that if they're interested in your guild, they can find you. And then if you didn't see any guilds, right, that was available there, you can always take a look at the playlist, and if you find a good guild within that playlist, look them up and see if they are still looking for members, right? Because they'll go ahead and update you on that. Last but not least, the upcoming challenges and events. So since November of 2016, right, I've been talking to a couple of YouTubers out there in the Summoners War community, seeing what we can do to grow the community even bigger and better than ever, right? And some of the things that I love to do with my channel, different childish challenges, different type of events or whatnot. I want to take that to kind of like the exponential level. So we have come up with a couple of different things that are going to be coming out here within the next month. So, and they can be as early as, a week or two from now, if that. So, with regards to what you want to do is you definitely just want to keep an eye on the channel, as well as some of the other YouTubers and streamers out there in community that have been established or whatnot, that because a lot of them I do talk to on the side about different strategies that we can create for you guys to just give you guys a different type of entertainment. Right now we have this new live PvP function where it really opens up an opportunity to do more things with you, and I want to continue that in other aspects, right? I want to be able to offer that to you in other aspects. So with regards to that, definitely stay tuned, as I will be doing some stuff on YouTube, live on YouTube for you guys, as well as some other YouTubers and streamers out there. So we'll kind of leave it at that. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. This is definitely way, way longer than it intended to be. But again, every once in a while, there's a couple of you in the audience today that, it's not really so much about watching the next video, trying to talk about the latest and greatest thing about this monster is good, or let me see this content. Sometimes you just want to R5 and chill, right? All you want to do is just kind of chill back and just catch up, kind of have that one-on-one conversation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm making this like series for you. I want to give you guys the opportunity to send your questions in to me and go ahead and be able to, get your questions answered for these videos if you don't catch me live on stream, right? Because some of you guys can't make the stream. And so I want to give you guys the opportunity to provide those questions so that I can give you, some feedback or whatnot, so answers back. Again, let me just put the disclaimer out there. As you guys know, I try to do everything in my power to stay positive on my channel. So any questions, while I want to keep it in that AMA format, any questions that are kind of in a negative manner or insult or target, somebody specifically, I'm not going to be about that, right? I ain't about that life. I'm about keeping it positive and providing you guys some, great answers to your questions. Okay, so that is it, guys. We just about hit that 30-minute mark. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope it didn't put you to sleep. If you did, you can go ahead and hit that dislike button. If not, please smash that like button so you can give me more motivation to do some of these more R5 and chill sessions with you guys and get your questions answered today. All right, that is it. I am done. It's your boy Childish for ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we will see you next time, guys. We're out.